This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Short, they hand the ball off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Allen. Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Allen. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback has to understand in this cold weather, he can't make all the same type of throws under normal conditions. You got to know your limitations.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass rush gets home.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns 2nd down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make 3rd down possibly manageable.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
But he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll hand it off. He stopped and gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Good throw. The catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Allen. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Benson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a big pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gets rid of it on the move. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
High completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Allen. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Nittany Lions will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. The running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Benson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he's tackled only after picking up a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Moore. And this one is caught. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Threw too much on that throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground, and this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Powering through. Look at that powerful running. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Now they get set now to try to PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Design quarterback run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. He keeps it on a design run. 1st down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Finds a receiver wide open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target, caught. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They're going to run it, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through the defense. Now it's another broken tackle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Quick completion to the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Ducks, to put them on top now.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught, completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 29. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Singleton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on first and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drop last time they had it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Moore. To dart to the left side. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. And looking to throw now on first down. He puts it on the turf. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. Looking for some space. It's Allen. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. And Indy Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. To throw, it's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Benson. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The offense really clicking here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Benson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw. It's Moore. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. And he stopped just short out at the 2, but an excellent run. And they got tussled to the line to run that hurry up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now at 25. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And completed as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He can go. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Sticking with the running game. Breaks free. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.